Okay, Minecraft and Infitech fans, I'm back. As promised, I have just completed my video. It only took me 5 minutes to record it. This thing's kind of a no-brainer, yes. Let's go finish this task over here. My tritium. I hope I get this back, because I just wasted a lot of energy, but hydrogen to do that, but oh well. There we go. And we're going to find out what I'm going to get here. Oh, fusion is complete. What have we done? What have we done? What have we done? I don't get it back. I have to make more. And yes, I did just sacrifice an awful lot of hydrogen for that. But that's okay. Because I don't really know what my needs are going to be for this anyway. So, now, let's get my reward. Tier 5 bag. EV motor, nice. Yeah, I might have been better to take materials, but I don't really care. I haven't even used any of these damn credits yet. Oh, there it is! The fusion age just opened up. Let's take a look. I haven't done much. I need to get more of the nuclear age open up, but let's take a look. This is going to be exciting. The fusion MK1. I stared at the sun as it rose this morning, such a glorious ball of light, constantly emitting more power than I can imagine. I thought to myself, I can do that. Gotta make the fusion control computer Mark 1, 100 LUV machine casings. Oh, have fun with that. 32 supercontroller blocks and a guide to the fusion reactor. It's time to attain the peak of energy production. The fusion reactor requires enormous quantities of chrome. Yeah, these take chrome to make. I have chrome, but I'm probably going to have to go get more. Yes, I am. That is not near enough to make 100 LUV casings. That's going to make, this just makes me want to sob, but it is going to be so awesome when it's done. Alright, let's keep reading though. So I got to have the superconducting coil block, and that's going to be a real ass grabber to make too, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It might take me a few weeks, but I'll get through it. The reactor is assembled from 32 coils surrounded by 128 casings. Well, this only tells me to make 100. I obviously got to make more than that. But this is where the fun comes in. Some of the casings are replaced by the controller, fluid, and energy hatches. Oh, I see. Hatches must be at least of LUV tier. Boo. If you plan to eventually upgrade the reactor, it may be a good idea to use ZPM or UV hatches. Oh. For exact placement of the blocks, please refer to the manual. So I will have to make the manual. So obviously the first thing we want to make is the control computer. So, let's see, fusion control computer. How much is this going to set me back? What? Surely there's a way to make this thing. Does the scanner just shit it out? I put one superconducting wire in and I just get a machine? I need a research result. All prospection data. You can store maps apparently on these. Well, that's worth. Stick to overwrite, copy of the stick. Stick to copy. You can copy sticks with it, or you can put books in the damn thing. Okay, I'm confused. How do I make this? Do I just stick a piece of wire in the scanner and wait for, God, how long is that? 7,200 divided by 60 equals, that's 2 hours. Well, I just gotta sit around for 2 hours? thumbing my ass while this thing runs. I don't know what to do. Come on. At least tell me how to build the bloody thing. I thought maybe they would explain what this whole scanner squirts out thing nonsense. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I would need to use the assembly line. Maybe I would have to get some kind of a research result. And then the assembly line would then put this thing together. Ooh, maybe. Maybe it does. I've never built this thing. I don't know how it works. Used to craft high-end components. I think I know what has to be done now. I think I have to let that thing scan for 2 hours, or maybe less if I use a higher tier machine, and eat up a lot more power. My guess is that I have to put this guy in here, and then the research result goes in here, and then I have to plug that into the assembly line, which will then actually make this device. That's a thought. This is a theory at this point. I haven't gotten this deep into the game before. No need to tell me in the comments. Let me figure it out. You know, let me noodle on it. Let me figure it out. That's kind of where the fun comes. Fun and the headaches. They're all the same. I'll noodle on it and we'll figure it out. Blah. Sucks. Okay. Well, let's look at what else we're going to be doing. Okay. Alright, we know that's here. Here we go. Plasma energy. Witnessing the power of the sun itself contained in a system of my making, and I feel like a god. Yes. A fusion power reactor outputs its energy in the form of plasma. And then we get to play with plasma. To turn into EU, we must build a plasma generator. Ooh, let's see how that takes. That'll output 2048 EV. I have to get the tier 3 version just to put out ludicrous voltage. The efficiency goes up, oddly enough. Efficiency is terrible, 50%, but I guess it probably produces a ton of plasma. I don't know how much plasma it eats in order to shit out 240 EV power. I'm going to need plutonium-241 rods, quantum computer, some HV field generators, which means just a quantum eye. That's doable. This is not too hellacious, to be honest. I can make a couple quantum processor assemblies, no problem. I do have to use up some of my chrome. I'm going to have to go get I don't know, about 500 chrome made. But I do have a mine for that, and I know of a few others I have to set up in, and we'll mine tons and tons and tons of ruby up, and we'll make tons and tons and tons of chrome. That's true. I do have all this ruby over here. I could just start mashing it up. I may already have the chrome I need. I just realized I've got tons and tons of ruby over here. But granted, I could also go run the machine and process up a bunch of stuff and get extra chrome from all the steps involved with grinding and washing and all the hoka hey there. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what this makes. Only for Europe. Not in nature. Creating some sonic atoms in my tokamak, as it turns out. One of them is europium. So I guess there's some outputs that come out. Interesting. Can be found natively in this world at all, which is odd because you should be able to find it in the real world, but maybe this world is different. Fusion reactor can produce more than just plasma energy. It can also be used to fuse two elements into a new one. Oh, I see. Rare materials such as iridium and platinum. Frankly, iridium and platinum aren't that rare. I have shitloads of it. It's osmium that's kicking my ass. Osmium's the one that's been a real pain for me. Such as europium can only be obtained. Molten europium will be needed in solid form. There's some high-tech recipes and to further upgrade the fusion reactor further. I'm guessing it's an energy lossy thing to do. I don't know. When I get I'll have to see the instructions for the fusion reactor. I think I'm going to have to build the assembly line though. This may take a while. This really might. This looks like a dead end here, but this is probably going to open up crap on this page here. Alright, anywho. That's a nice straight-up plasma generator. Naquita ores. I have to go into space. I'm going to have to go into space. Synthesized in a fusion reactor. Oh, I could, or thaumaturgy. I could make Naquita down here, I guess. Not have to dick around with the asteroid belt. Sometimes the end has a bit, too. More found in large deposits in the asteroid belt. Frankly, going to space is one of the funnest parts, so that would be good, too. Gosh, I'll be able to think about a Stargate at some point. Plasma energy squared. Power of the sun at my fingertips. I could squeeze a lot more power out of it via a better generator. A large turbine would be incredibly efficient if assembled correctly, and that's where you get the large plasma generator. Generators are easy to use. They have low efficiencies. Yeah, the single block ones are easy. Generator multi-block system. Multi-block built the same way as a large steam turbine. The downside compared to the single block generator is that this generator needs its turbines replaced periodically, which, if you use a really nice one, is going to be a long damn time. Output hatches available, or output cooled plasma, which I guess you can use for stuff. So yeah, we're going to have to build this rotten things before long. Oh, this is actually pretty simple. Just eat a lot of quantum blah blah or whatever, but nothing too terrible. Now the hardest part is going to be building the fusion generator. I don't know, hopefully I have enough room here. If not, I will. There's an area I'm hollowing out down below that will become the fusion generator home if needed. Yes. This ocean view. I might even just leave this area open. I do need to decorate it up a little bit though, just to make it look cool. Put some stairs or a ladder or something going down, and then just have some. I might even put the glass wall here or something, just to make it look cool. Yeah, I've been having some fun. Okay. Probably have to stop here in a bit for dinner, but we've made progress finally after so long of not doing anything. So I think the first thing I need to do, let's see what else we got here. Oh, power clusters, yeah, that's where you get into ludicrous voltage. It was like eons ago, and the palm of my hand is a labotronic crystal. It holds the equivalent of thousands of those old heavy batteries. I think I can improve even this. These things are horrible to make. Large amounts of E produced by fusion can fill your battery buffers, IV energy orbs in minutes. I like the sound of that. Superior batteries will be necessary. Obtaining europium. You can construct LUV lapatronic energy orb clusters. I could store, you know, 1 billion EU. No problems. Oh, this is going to get wild. Okay, I think my next step is going to be to make this assembly line. So I do have to take a step backwards. I do have to make the assembly line, and this is not going to be very fun. I hate you people. Are you joking? Okay, I can use quantum processors. I can produce them at I guess a halfway decent clip. They're gone. Oh, right. Because I took my quantum processors and used them for other things. I do have a bunch of qubits sitting around over here. Yeah, but this is going to be a very expensive machine. That just makes me want to scream right there. 8 of these, that's crap. Machine grate, 16 forced glass. Well, the first thing we need to do is make the assembly line. Unfortunately, that is going to take 7. A quantum processor array plus 6, so it's going to take 8 quantum processors for 2. So I'm going to need 16 quantum processors. I'll need to make 16 quantum processors And then I need to make some more so I can make these blasted things. Unless I want to waste tons of nanos in it. Quantums are a little bit cheaper, I think. I think that saves me a little bit of material, quite a bit of material, actually, if I use the quantums. And then an IV machine hull. And oh yeah, as if that wasn't enough, I need a couple more quantum processor arrays. Well, yeah, so I'm going to need, let's just call it about 32 quantum processors to get this bad boy made. So I guess I'll better get busy making qubits. So I'll need to make plenty of, good thing I made a whole ton of carbon nanofighters, because I'm going to need them. Okay, that's all I got for right now. Thank you for watching.